There are some things you can't control. Like a sudden rise in the Texan air temperature. An unexpected raindrop in Shanghai. Or the competition's new upgraded front wing. Yes, there are some things out of your control, but being the best shouldn't be one of them. Like getting in that extra lap by perfectly timing your pit stop. Having your rival on your tail, but you've chosen a defensive driver. Or conserving your power unit to make that last lap overtake. Whatever the challenge, make the call.
Good morning! How are we all doing? Welcome along to the Lights Out GP, and we are here with the Champions final round. Yes, we haven't made it yet. I'm too tired. I wish it was the final round. It's the opening round. What a start! You know, like, we're usually, when we record, I can say that, I can cut it out, and no one would ever know that I said it. The problem is when we do a live, everyone knows what I say. Welcome along to the Champions Difficulty Lights Out GP opening round. Hope you are all doing very, very well. Everyone thought it was Sunday. Everyone went, what the hell has happened to Saturday? But don't worry. Here we go. Welcome along. Now, we are going to have to race through this round because I am off to watch the mighty Aston Villa play shortly. So we are going to fly through, try and get ourselves into the very best position. That's what we are going to be going for. So hopefully you're all going to have a great round of racing. You're going to get involved in the point scoring guessing as we go through as well. That would be ecstatic. So let's open some of these to start with, and then we will get into our racing. Welcome to everybody who has joined. We've got so many people here. Harry, Relating Wave, Drone Home, Shabazz, Aeneas. We've got Safula. We've got 111 Jagar. We've got Harry. Welcome, Zoftus. Welcome to everybody. Fresh is here. Nice to see you, Fresh. Volume, Aranantan. We've got Zoftus, of course. Elena, Helix, welcome along. So we are about to get this underway. Afan, welcome. Can we put in a big, big score? That is the absolute hope that we're going to be trying to do. Now, Tita Totter in the race crate. That's always a bonus. And let's open everything else. So, you guys played today. Now, we are welcome, Panzer. How are we doing, the legend? Welcome. Boombox. Science. And some Graham Hill in there as well. We got a legendary type crate here too. Oh my god. I choked on my own coffee. No worries, Rafe. No worries. Oh my days. Right. What else we got? We got a bit of Piastri. We have got some Jitter Shift. Some Hajar. And some Andaletti. So Andretti is in there. Now let's open what we've got in here. Gold crate, 2 platinums, and a legendary. Can we get any of these big podium stars? Phantomark and a Burger. Burger. Let's open the 2 platinums. And let's see if we can get anything. Right. Come on. Sparky. Pivot. Dynamo. I don't even think we really need much of an upgrade before we start. We haven't got anything that's close. Just anything to help. I think the legendary crate could have a podium stars. Welcome, brothers, as well. So welcome along. Right, chat. We are about to get set. There's some Jitter Shift. There is some Boombox. There is some Massa. Hey! Turbocharged Franco Colapinto. We do. Level 2, Andrew. We already have him. So, a little bit of turbocharge in the Platinum. And then we have our Legend. So, let's open the Legend. Can we pull a big, big reward? Here we go. Come on. Should I say a quick hi? No worries, Agent McManaman. Welcome on in. Welcome on in, mate. So, Aeroblade. Lawson. Exhale. Now, we're going to get a legend, which is Fittipaldi. Let's do our first and only drum roll of the day. Because this could be... Right, always the way, Andrew. Wow. It's the only turbocharged that we don't actually have. I got a little bit excited then. I thought it was either going to be Russell or I thought this could be one of the big, big legends. And it turned out it was literally neither. It is Big Mister. Yeah, there he is. It is a little bit... I'm going to try and edit this chat so everybody can see it a little bit better. We'll leave it there, maybe. But at least Liam Lawson's in. That is always good. Right, Liam Lawson unlocked. That is the last turbocharge that we do not have, but at least we have now got it. So, let's get ready to race. The Lights Out event, here we go. And I can confirm that the group is a full one. Welcome, Tanny. And we are not in the top group. Somehow we've come down from the top group and we are now in the second group. So, what do we got? 414, 404 for the top two players. We got Andrew there in P4 as well. Now, let's show you what we did in qualifying. We scored 201. Welcome, Addy, as well. Right, let's go and select our drivers. And we're all going to have some fun, aren't we? Because it's Monaco for race number 1. Yes, Bagass, we're off to the football, so we're nice and early today. So here we go. Race number 1. This is what we are running. 331 cornering. That is going to be our play. We're going to go full cornering. Now, driver lineup. We will just tick off that special edition because that is now all podium stars. And I think we have to use Carlos Sainz, of course, for the extra ones. Nice Dragan. And yeah, Villa today, Bagass. Now, the question is, do I use Russell? I think I do for his qualifying. I think I do use George Russell. But I was doing worse even with Sainz. I've seen that. I mean, I know that. See, if I had Norris and then put Russell there, yeah, I'm going to use Russell. Better race start, better qualifying, and that 10% addition as well. Did you all know, chat? Did you all know you could do this? Did you all know that you can run 2 Nico Hulkenbergs? Now, if you aren't on Discord, you probably wouldn't have seen this, but this is because there is a name difference in Nico Hulkenberg. He's got the little dots above the U, and he hasn't in the other, but it only works with Hulkenberg. So yeah, you can run double Hulkenberg if you wish. But yeah, it's the U. That is exactly what it is. Okay, so let's get set and get raced. Double trouble. Yeah, that is it. Bring on the Hulks. So Russell and Sainz, they are going to be our drivers in race number 1. Our car setup is going to be this in race number 1. The question is, please get in the chat, how many points are we going to score? How many points are we going to score? Defence and cornering. We are off to Monaco. Let's see. Gabrielle, welcome. Real player straight off the back. 1-5-5-0 team score. Right. Let's see what we've got. Let's see if we can blast from the past and get ourselves some points. We all know how bad my running at Monaco is. We all know that. 16th and 18th is where we qualify. So, I think I'm still going to run Gladiator for the race start. I could run Prince, but I want the bigger defence. I don't feel like I need extra cornering, so I'm going to run both on the Gladiator boost. Monaco Nightmare, we absolutely know it. Well, I don't feel like with 330 something cornering, we shouldn't need extra cornering. Yeah, I don't know why I'm not in top group, Harry. I'm not too sure. Right. Here we go. Race time, chat. It is time to start. 16th and 18th, both on the inside line. That could be quite good if we get away well. If we get away well. And that is a good start from George Russell. Now, Sainz is up to 15th at the minute, but George Russell is already into the top 10. A lightning start by George. Sainz is coming through as well. Russell is in to the top 6, and Sainz is coming through as well into the top 11 now. So it's a fantastic start from the ASW Racing team into the Nouvelle Chicane, as now Russell is up to 4th place, and he comes through the swimming pool section, hunting down Piastri. Can he make a move? Yes, he can. And into the final corners, we're going to end lap number 1, and it's going to be George Russell in P3, whilst Carlos Sainz brings up the rear of the top 10, and it is P3, and it is P9. It's a fantastic start on lap number 1 as George Russell looks for another move then on the Ferrari of Charles Leclerc. And it is go, go, go because we are up to P2. Good start to racing. As now Russell will deploy as into the Nouvelle Chicane. Sainz tries but doesn't succeed. And now a little bit detached is Sainz, but he's going to try and get through with DRS. He can't. And it is George Russell who leads the way out front on lap number 3. So lap number 3 starts. We are going to try and conserve with George Russell to hold up Lando Norris. And we get... Oh, big news. Big news. It is a safety car. And I tell you what, we were running pretty well anyway. We were in P1. We were holding up Norris. We were having everyone come through. But that could well be a game set match for the points. Wow. I mean, I still think we would have got through in... I think Sainz would have got through nice. Anyway. But, wow, that who knew Nash would be here at this point as well? I mean, Nash, I was going to score good anyway. I was going to 47 this, no problem. There you go. It is P5 and P12. We're going to reuse that power unit. We will have DRS to attack on the next lap. I can imagine Nash and MK's Discord right now, or later on when they see both of this together. Lucky Azza. That's what it'll be calling for. So, let's let the safety car come through the Nouvelle Chicane. We are going to have a lot of cars. I'll just show you quickly, chat. This is the current positions. P1 all the way through at the moment. So that is what they're currently looking like in terms of the pit stops. We have done the undercut. That's it, Harry. You know the score. As we will get racing again. It's green. The safety car pulls into the pits. And we get racing again. As George Russell is in P5. Carlos Sainz is currently stuck behind Gasly. So, not the best from Sainz at the moment. The rival is also there as well. As now, can Carlos Sainz get past Gasly? At the minute, doesn't look like he can. He doesn't look like he can. He is absolutely stuck. As now, into the Nouvelle Chicane we go. DRS trigger. Can Sainz get through? He finally can. He gets up to 9th. Okay, Nash. I mean, I still don't think we could get it at the moment. Because Sainz is just not getting through the pack. He is really not getting through the pack. He's up to 6th. Up to 6th. But we were doing okay prior to that safety car. I want to try and get and hold Norris if I can. But the rival's pretty quick as well. I don't think we can get full points here still. Hey, that's a good move. That's a good move. Let's try and hold Norris up. I think Norris should pit here. And does. Oh, big moves from Sainz. Welcome the Maniac. Big moves from Carlos. And now, as we start the final lap with the McLaren coming out of the pits, George Russell will lead the way at my most horrible feeling of circuits. Sainz blasts his way through. Rival is P5, P8. So they're having a good little race, the rival. But we are looking good. As we come out the Nouvelle Chicane, DRS deployed. And we are going to come home. And we are going to start absolutely perfect. It is George Russell to the line. It is P1. It is Carlos Sainz to the line. It is P2. And that is a big, big result. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, but chat, we were going to score good there anyway. We were going to be okay. Promise ya. We were going to be absolutely fine. Right, come on. Boom. 47 plus 6 as well. It just happens to be a little bit better noodles is what we're learning. Sainz and Russell for the rival. So still a very good Sainz. And they took a lot less cornering. They had... Well, to be fair, they had a cornering setup. They just didn't have the actual setup of my levels. That's the only difference. So, good setup by the rival. Let's go. Shaq, yes, I am in your group. I don't think I'll get through. But I'm going to give it a go because I don't have the boosts. So, 53 points to start. That is a very nice. And from what I would consider our hardest circuit. Because we all know how much I struggle at Monaco. Now, let's open this champion crate. We get not really anything good as we set up then for race number 2. So race number 2 is defense and speed. We are heading off to a speed setup. And because I'm not in a club, I've got to change my setup. So bear with me while I quickly change out and put all these good juicy parts on. Because we're all going to get some big, big speed now. So these will go on. Let's get flux spring on. Open drive. I am going to the football later on. That is why I'm early. Hopefully you do well, Eleanor. Hopefully. Now there are our drivers. And we might still go for the same. So we might still go for the same. If we look at Verstappen. And then look at George Russell. Yeah, I think I'm still going to go for it. You know, I'm going to go for it still. Russell and Sainz. Now, what I might do is do a 5 soft, 5 soft. I'm going to take the palm boost to see if I can do it. But I think I'm still going to take a little bit of George. I think with his qualifying, he is actually very, very usable. So, chat, how many points do we think we are going to get at the next circuit? It is Austria. Welcome to everybody who is joining us. Welcome along. Hope you are doing brilliantly. Welcome to opening round. We are getting to race number 2 right now. So, we will see if we can manage it. Let's go. Race number 2. All about the speed as we go racing to Spielberg. Let's see how we go. Nice, and there's nice. Worth underperforming? No, mate. Aditya, it doesn't make a difference. Opening round performance to final round, if you score lower, it doesn't mean you get an easier group. And thank you, BDC. Chat, if you're watching and you haven't said anything, make sure to get involved. Make sure to get involved. Race 2. Here we go. Austria. That's it, Andrew. Yeah, you know the score, mate. Austria, Spielberg. Let's do this. And let's see how we go. Where are we going to qualify? Now, George Russell is not the best on defence. We're on Twitch as well, Aeneas. Look at that, qualifying. P10 for Russell. That's why we used him. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the palm boost. Bit of race start, a bit of defence and tyres. We're going to be trying to run the 5 soft. Let's see. Let's go. Right. Russell, P10, very, very handy to have. Because that is a really good starting position for George. If we can continue that, and he doesn't start it straight away really well, he's only P11, you can see Sainz has made ground already. Can we now get through and try and push the pack? Let's see. We might not be able to do 5 soft, I might have to watch the tyres a little bit later on, but we will find out as through this middle sector we go, and I think we're going to be okay on the soft tyres, just about. We are running something like 115 tyre management here with the boost. So DRS is going to be mega important. That is, well, to be honest, Andrew, I don't have podium stars George Russell yet on the account. So it doesn't matter tomorrow anyway. So at the minute, I do have to use Epic Russell as we are in P6. Now, the key here is Lando Norris. And he is in P1. And he needs to be found. We need to track him down. Yeah, no George Russell tomorrow. Unless we might make a purchase of a crate. Again, we'll see. It depends what chance we have, I would say, Andrew. If we have a chance at P1 tomorrow, then I might do. Because I need all the epics I can to max out. So, we'll see. Right, DRS down the home straight this time. And that is a P2er and a P3er. Come on, now we've got to catch Lando. Lando is the pain. And we've got these two drivers stuck next to each other. Jimmy, that would be a top group, yeah. I would imagine that is top group with only a 72. Now, Norris continues. Now, Sainz is the quicker car because of his defence. So I'm going to push him past and send Sainz. I've got a very big problem of not being able to max out. That is my big problem at the moment. As now, where's Sainz? Here he comes. Carlos Sainz right behind Norris. Norris will pit. No, he will not. Norris is on hards, and he's probably going to do about 7 laps here. I wouldn't be surprised. On the hard tyre, as now in comes Russell. So we will get DRS. We are going to come out in P2. We are going to have the chance to get a big undercut on the cars ahead. Norris will be fast on softs. He will. But with the extra laps on hards, we should be able to undercut him. Absolutely should be able to undercut. Lap 7, he's still going. Still going. And we are going to get more uses of DRS, which is going to be great. We just got to keep, while he's on the hard tyres, keep dragging ourselves along. Which is exactly what we're doing. Because I tell you what, Norris is about to come into the pits. And he is now in the pits. So here we go. This is crucial. Sainz gets to use DRS as well. Which is bonus for us. Just before he got to P1. Now Russell, clear as well. Norris is in P3. And he is going to be so quick. On soft tyres, I'm going to have to hold up power unit with Russell. This is Austria. This is the fastest lap circuit of the week. Where is Norris? He is coming. He is approaching, chat. He is flying. And I'm just going to conserve. We don't need to push too hard here. Oh my god, he is so quick. So quick. We are going to get DRS, which is a bonus. Look how quick he is. That is madness. Oh my days. Oh my days. Oh, okay. P2. And then it is going to be a blast to the line then. We should be able to accelerate away with the power of the DRS that we saved. The AI do not have DRS, which is always a bonus. And we are going to get out of race 2 what we wanted as well. It is perfect for AZW in Austria. And we do score 47 points. We are off to a stellar start. YouTube feature stream, it says, Rafe. Wow, okay. Let's go. Let's absolutely go. He was coming quick, Mr. Lando Norris. But you know what we did? We absolutely went for it. We held back at no point. And we went and got some big points. And we even lapped the rival. Come on. This is a great round of racing so far. Every point counts as we look to try and get ourselves through to the final round. Now we take a look then. The rival was using Nico Hulkenberg and George Russell. Not strong on defence, Nico Hulkenberg, but with 10%. And the strategy for the setup, he clearly hasn't been watching the strategy guides because that setup is a little bit all over the place. Boom, boom, and boom. It is some big points to kickstart. Welcome, Moon Knight. Let's go. He should be good at the defensive tracks axis. So 106. Perfect. Scoring so far. And it's going to be a pain because we're going to have to keep swapping our setup because of our club. So let's go. It doesn't take too long, thankfully, but we do have Japan to come, chat. So how many points? Now, this one's going to be tricky because it is a trip to Mr. Lando Norris and his big fat defence. So what do we think we're going to score at race number 3? Get your guesses in. And yes, we are going, Chef Dino, to take down leads today. 331 cornering. That is what we're going to go for. That is still going to be our setup. And I think I'm still going to be using Gladiator. I don't need tyres here. We are good. So chat, I want everyone involved. If you're new to the channel, if you're watching for the first time, have a guess out of 53 points, how many points we're going to win in Japan. Let me know. Get involved. And we will have some fun. Come on. Let's do this. Kawhi, I don't think... Is he not got defence, is it? I don't know. I haven't looked him up. I can't remember. But Gladiator is just a big boost that I've got. Get out the chat with leads. Get out. Maniac. At the moment, we made room for a player to join our AZW Racing Club. But what I am actually finding is if you are in a club, you get a higher drop rate of books. I am getting no books in gold crates. It's great. Get out, Andrew. Get out. I have reduced the drop rate of books in gold crates. It's beautiful. And we are getting a lot more epics in the crates. Right, softs. I will start a soft and medium here. Kawhi doesn't have defense. I did think so. So let's kick. Let's still kick on, I think, with Gladiator. Let's do this. Manufacturing 8 leaders need to be... No, Thomas. You do not, mate. Right, come on, chat. Get involved. Cheer me on in the chat. Real player. Tyre, water. I think I saw... No, it's handlebar boost. Good boosts. Let's see if our race start will help us, though, compared to the rival. It hasn't really helped Sainz, but it has helped George Russell, who gets up the inside through the S's. And George Russell is already up to the top 7. He is being an absolute beauty today so far. Now, Carlos Sainz on the medium tyres is currently in 14th place, as we do go back and we do get through there a little bit. And this is not a bad start. Now, Lando Norris does lead this race at the moment. That will be a problemo if he gets away. And look at the pace that we've got down this back straight right now as Mr. George Russell moves himself up to the top 5. Carlos Sainz now moves himself to the top 11. Can he get into 10th? He absolutely can't just yet. Now, Lando Norris, chat, out front is not out front. It is Oscar Piastri who leads the way. So let's just keep on pushing. Now, Sainz up to P10. He is looking good. He is looking very good. And now we can push with George. DRS out of this back left-hand turn to power down the straight. And here comes George Russell. And he's up to P2. Carlos Sainz on the slower medium compound in 8th place at the moment. Can we get him up to P1? It's going to be a big, big ask as now George Russell screaming for a little bit more tyre usage because his tyres are running out. Sainz is a little bit stuck here in 8th place as he moves now into 7th. Lewis Hamilton is the next on his radar. Switcheroo can't happen. Now George Russell will get through Piastri here. We should be able to get past Hamilton with Sainz. And we do. So P6 now for Carlos. He will come back for soft tyres. As now a lot of cars pit. That releases Carlos Sainz to go and hunt down the rivals. George Russell out in 10th. Yeah, he's doing well. Maybe it's because we're taking Gladiator, Andrew, though. Extra 25 defence, remember, from taking that. And now Sainz will be able to push. George Russell is fighting back. He is currently in 9th place. Sainz with the DRS now. Can Russell get past Albon? He can. And then deploy his DRS. So into the pits comes a lot of the cars. Can we get past Russell? We can't. But surely... Oh, no, he doesn't box. Okay, we're going to come out behind the McLaren. And that McLaren is on mediums for Piastri. We've got a little bit of chasing to do here. It won't be added. Yeah, we probably won't stream the free-to-play because it can't really do a lot this weekend. We might do it tomorrow if we've got time. I prefer it down the back straight axis. I've kind of learnt myself to use it there better. Okay, so P2 we've got to catch. We have to catch P2. P1 is about to go in the pits. There is the net leader. As Norris pits. Sainz is up to 4th. We have to catch P1. As now Lando Norris comes out the pits and he's going for softs again, chat. This is going to be a little bit of pain. We need to try. Oh my God, look how quick Norris is. We need to try and close and hold Piastri. We've got to try. But DRS should get us ahead here. This is a tough race. A very tough race. Can we now get through? No, but DRS will come. Don't worry. DRS will. Now, Piastri is on mediums. He will get the tyres to the end. This is looking grim, actually. This is looking very difficult. This is looking very difficult. As my drivers swap round, which I didn't want to do. Can we get P1, P2? There is P1. I don't think we can quite catch Piastri. But it's a great little battle. We just couldn't quite catch him. I tell you what, we didn't do a lot wrong in that race. At all. It was just that Oscar Piastri was a little bit good. A little bit good. But in the end, we will take our 52 points. That was the best we could do. He was tough, Piastri. We got rid of Norris. We just couldn't hunt down the perfect. That would have been nice. So close. But we did grind out as much as we could there. Verstappen and Sainz for the rival. And a cornering setup as well. Just lower level. So good matchups for me. Not going to be complaining one bit about that. As we now get some more champs crates to open. We would like a few epics in these to help the situation. Let's see. Yeah, back straight is decent for it. Home straight is as well. And remember, when you use it down the back straight, you get to use it on the last lap. And that's how we got P1. Chaos Core +2. That is the main thing. Okay, so let's open that. I haven't got anything else to open at the moment. We have actually in one more crate. So we got to move on. And you know what? It's still good points. Very good points at the moment. 158. Now, race 4. Overtaking and cornering. This could get a little bit more interesting. Russell's going to be fine. Sainz might be the one that struggles a little bit more in this race. Could be interesting. We'll probably use Ferrell for both drivers here to make sure we get that 4 soft. But 331 and that. Chat, how many points? How many points from race number 4? We've done well so far. Can we keep it up? Can we keep it up? Let's go. Yeah, with Monaco as well in there. Absolutely, M-Dot. 2 top 10s, Rafe. You can get it. The luck to be with you. Absolutely. Watch out for Zandvoort in the wet. Yep, 100% respect that. Now, chat, get involved. Player Rivals has just got involved for the first time today. So make sure you all... It tells me on my chat when you are writing for the first time today. So make sure to get involved. If you put your first comment in, I will shout you out. I will make sure I read your comment if you're nice. Haha. And make sure you hit the sub as well. Make sure to hit the sub. Come on. Continue the point scoring. Canada. Race number 4. Let's do this. Iban Jam Biswas. 53. Let's go. That's what we want. Absolutely. Now overtaking. Bit of tyres are going to help as well. We are going to go on to Ferrell. That's what we're going to be running. Let's go, chat. Keep getting them guesses in as we head to Canada and Montreal. We looks like we do have a potential bot. But can we get a good start? Average for George Russell. Good for Carlos Sainz. But these soft tyres could be like a hot knife through butter on a cold, wet, rainy day. Because we could be slashing through. Roberto, welcome. Canada, the hell for you. Well, let's see if we can overcome it. We are currently P15. and P17. We're going to hopefully get through a few more cars. That is 15th and 16th. Make it 14th and 16th. Cal Wallace, welcome. Any advice? Basically, Series 11, you're just going to have to maybe drop to Series 10 and just take some easy wins, level up stuff, whilst there's no sprints. Traffic crazy, but soft tyres could give us the action that we need. And it's going to be tough. Look at P1. Is that Piastri? It's Lando Norris on softs. So Lando Norris, the leader, in a track that doesn't necessarily suit him. As we now get P11 DRS for the first time today in Canada, chat. That is coming up right now. So let's get this push down the straight. Let's get some more positions. And usually with Canada, this race plans out later on in the race. Usually kind of comes to good later on when everyone starts doing the one stop, two stops. That's where it comes pretty good. So let's just bide our time. Canada's looking pretty difficult at the moment, I must say. It is looking a little bit challenging. Look at Norris in the lead at present. Absolutely flying. As now, DRS will trigger down the straight. Can we get through? We can. We get into 5th place. Make it P5. Now, this is tough. Just looks like in the background, Russell struggling. Okay. This is tough one. A lot more tougher. Just try and keep some power unit. We're not a million miles away from this. Now, Russell has to pit. And we're going to just make sure he doesn't double stack. We're going to give him some power unit. Oh my God. How are we going down? How are we going backwards? Oh my God. We're getting front. Come on. How are we going backwards down the straight? Russell is really good on overtaking. But not right now. And I'm lagging. Sainz is fine. And he's got the less overtaking. Don't really understand what's gone on here. He's a little bit of a struggler, is Mr. George Russell right now. And I need to try. Good morning, Isadora. Currently P1. Let's go. Let's absolute go. Now, tyres are just on the limit. Just on the limit. I think they've swapped Russell's stats in that one race because he's disappeared from goodness. He was good at defence, awful at overtaking, which is not his stats. We can still get some good points here. So all that matters is to get good points. Now, Russell, not really got DRS ready straight away. That's going to be a little bit more painful. But we do come through. Uses it down the straight as well. Doesn't turn out too bad. It's still P3, P5. I wasn't expecting Canada to be so difficult. I must admit, I wasn't really expecting that. I thought this would be a little bit more easy. Usually we can score good without these two drivers. Now, Sainz and Russell's DRS is not actually ready for usage here. So I'm going to have to just conserve down the straight and try and close the gap without it. I don't think we're going to get any higher. It's still going to be good, but it's not what we probably would have wanted. And we are not going to catch the leaders. They are on soft and mediums and pulling away. So it's going to be 43, and that's still 49 points at the end of the day. But a little bit tougher of a race for some reason. Maybe the boost choice. We'll have to have a look at that one. As we come through. And we get P3 and P4. We did the best. Again, we did the best. Yeah, we were just nowhere near them two front runners. Maybe we needed a little bit of race start boost. Maybe mediums would have been okay. Would you go with Series 12, Level 6 Russell or Podium Stars? I think tomorrow you've got to go with Russell Podium Stars. Today, you just want to go with the one that gives you the better stats, Geordie, which might be Series 12 Russell. But do have a check. Okay. 43, Beefy Tiger, welcome. That's still alright. That's still okay. I don't really know why that was a lot difficult. I mean, look at the lap time. 1.4 seconds quicker a lap. Maybe I'll go Eternal Flame or Unstoppable. Maybe Eternal Flame would be the one to go for. Bit of speed down the straight. Reset Real Cozy is in probably end of April, May. So about 2 and a bit months away. That's when we're going to be launching the new season. Okay, so let's just open the randomness of that crate. Okay, this is going well so far. We should have a platinum crate to open here now as well, as we tick off that task. And we do. So platinum crate inbound. Let's see if we get anything nice from here. Every crate helps. Beefy Tiger, we probably won't do the free-to-play account today. Most likely, we won't. Hey! Oh, nearly level 4. Special edition Bearman turbocharged are dropping today. We'll have a little bit of that, thank you. Okay, so that is currently 207 points after 4 races. That is okay. We still got 414 to try and get past. That rival scored very, very well all the way through. It's going to be hard. They got good score at Canada as well, 53. Yeah, I think a bad luck race potentially. What do we got now? Here we go. Defense and cornering. Defense and cornering of Zandvoort. Okay. Make sure you get your chat in. Yeah, Jimmy, you absolutely do stay. Right, let's do this. We are off to Zandvoort. 53 points available. Get your guesses in. Like we say, if you're watching the stream, you haven't said anything yet, let me know you're watching. Say hello. Ask any questions. This is your time whilst we race. 1704. What sort of matchup? It's a tough little matchup. 1667. That is going to be an interesting one. Pennywise is here. Welcome, Pennywise, to the chat. We got a 51. We got a come on. Right, come on. Inditaka, Nosich, welcome as well. Come on, chat. Let's see the points. What are we getting? Spam it. Let's see ya. Everybody who's active in chat has got to be getting involved with the point scoring guessing. It's the fun and games. Boost-wise, I'm going to run Gladiator again. I think race start is key in some of these difficult races. Welcome, Mark. Capital City. I mean, let's not go... Harry, that had to be one. Gabrielle, welcome as well. Come on. Let's get the win. And Arthur Leclerc is here. Space Mountain, Dan Roberts. Yes, love to see it. Now, race start, I'm hoping, is going to be good. And it's good. Because we are P11. Now, Carlos Sainz not had the best start. He got a late qualifying P20 at the moment. But he's coming through now. So P9. Now, the key for Zandvoort, I believe... Let's go, Beefy Tiger. That's good. Is to conserve at every opportunity where you should be doing it. That is what we should be doing. Just trying to conserve where we can. As we now are up to 8th, up to 12th. Past Verstappen, up to there, up to 11th. Coming through nicely. Push out of this corner. Oh my God, we can't hold Verstappen. Wow. And then we'll get back past him. Okay. Coming through. Oh my God. Why is it always a McLaren? Why is it always the McLaren that is... Oh, and now we lost position again. Russell does struggle a little bit though, chat. I must say. He does struggle, Russell. Suddenly someone has turned Russell's stats around. Because now Russell is not performing. Because he is not performing now. Now, down the straight, we will make some positions. We will make some nice positions as we get to P6 and P7. But he's definitely slowed down, Russell, from the opening few races where he was phenomenal. He was phenomenal in that first race. And now, we need to swap these two around because Carlos Sainz is the faster driver. So we've got to make that decision. Multi-67 is the call. And I can, if I want to, just go a lap longer with Carlos Sainz if I wish. To avoid the double stack. Just about get there. I mean, P1 is gone. There is absolutely no chance of getting P1. I didn't use Russell's DRS for some reason. That's it. Maybe that is it, Mark. So even Sainz trying to just battle away. I mean, I'm going to have to watch the double stack. I'm going to have to continue the lap with Carlos, which not the worst thing because I will run out of tyres, but it does give me the opportunity to get some extra little bits of power unit. Now, he's up to P3. AI Norris is gone. He's checked out. He's currently cooking his dinner at home. He's that quick. That quick. It's madness. Now, Russell coming out. He's in P10. We know there's a lot of cars to pit out front. Welcome, Rev. And now Sainz about to run out of tyres, but he does get to P2. I think he'll lose that potentially. He will. Oh my god, he lost to 4th as well. That's so unlucky. Rival goes round again. Rival does 5 laps. Now Sainz is in the pits. Where can George Russell get to? Here he comes. And he'll drop down. He did tell you what, it just shows you that the 4 laps work better. But it's only P5 and P6. This is very, very tough circuit. Get through, come on. Come on. Yeah, Russell has suddenly dropped his stats. He is no longer racing very hard anymore. Right, DRS for the 2. Down the straight. We can still get positions. Piastri looks for a move. But it is Carlos Sainz who gets into P2. Russell is P5. But again, all over the back of him comes Lewis Hamilton. We cannot get P1. That is gone. That is gone. Let's go, Ashfaq. Welcome. I think it'll just be the same as it is now, Dean, but it'll be renamed to what we've got today. I think that's all it will be. We can get still third and third here. We can. We just need to get these 2. And that's what we do. Got to hold that position, though. Here comes the Piastris. Got to survive this. Oh, my God. Look how slow. Look how slow he is through there. It's almost like they get pulled back on stat. It's almost like there's a track stat layered around the track where you can't pass with a certain speed and you get slowed down. But Sainz is going to take P2. I think that is a solid race, chat. I think that is a really, really solid race. And he does mark, apparently, 4-0 to Villa, I've heard. That's a good result. 45, which makes a 51-pointer. That is probably the hardest circuit that we have come across today. And that worked well. Now, there is the chance that we could use something like a Prince boost. But that is okay. Real player as well. Level 2 Sainz. Both are the same drivers. And the setup was exactly the same as well. Just the levels that were lower. Hey, that's that. Well, I think Ollie will start though, Mark. Okay, 5 races in then, chat. I'm liking this round so far, and I hope you're enjoying it at home too. This is some good fun action so far, and we want to keep that up. Can we keep slaying the point score? Come on. As now, we get ready to race again. So, what do we got up in race number 6? We're going speed hunting. We're going to Miami. Right, so let's get our speed setup back on. I'm just debating, do I take off Russell here? Do I take off Russell for more defense? That's the key. So 338 speed is our setup, but would we go... I mean, there is a big difference in that. I mean, I don't need tyres. I don't really need overtaking or qualifying massively. I might just use max here. I think I should be using max because 12 defence is a lot. Let's try max, shall we? Right, chat, how many points do you think we're scoring? Race number 2. Well, race number 2. Oh, race number 6, Miami. We're going to try max and see if we should be using him. I can't use 2 Carlos Sainz, sadly. That would have been nice. Yeah, well, let's go max. Let's try. Lap P1. I feel like that could be the case, Akash. You know what? I'm doing it. I'm doing that. Chat, what are we getting? Verstappen podium stars. I didn't actually look, but I don't think it's as strong as my level 7, Mohammed. I don't think. I'll have to check, but I didn't think that one. So, 47 in a race plus 6 extra. We hope, Chidvilla's ready. We hope. Right, come on. Come on. We will use a spinner at some point, fresh. Right, Russell is there. Soft tyres. Now, Alonso's going to get a banging lap. And I'm going to use a rainbow here. I just want to see what happens. I'm going to use Gladiator on Sainz. Probably don't need to use that, really. But we'll use it anyway. Right. Here we go, chat. Let's see. Is it a real player? It is. And they've gone Gladiator. One of my favourite boosts. Will we take the look by taking Alonso? I mean, he's got better away. Well, he had. But it's a great start from Carlos Sainz, who is in 8th, 7th. Now, the rival, we've managed to push back early on. Yeah, Max would be Sudhir, but you have to take a look at what other stats are available. And I wanted to just try a little bit more race start. But because of basically, because Alonso's got a good race start, I can take a bigger defence boost. And speed. So at the moment, this might not be too bad. We'll see. But we all know who is going to be a problem in this race. And it is Mr. Lando Norris, usually. So we will see how that plans out. Alonso, currently in 10th. Rival is pushing as well. But we should, on that rainbow boost, have so much pace. Should have so much pace for this. Now, Lando is currently 2nd, which is good. Alonso with rainbow, look how quick he is. Look how quick he is. Oh, P6. Beautiful. Okay, so P2 now for Norris. We need to catch him. Alonso has got himself up to 6th. I think this is just waiting for an as a W team to destroy the McLarens. That is all it's waiting for. It's all we need to see. We're just bundling this one up. And we do have softs and mediums out front for the big pair. But don't worry, DRS is about to change the game. As now, Sainz is into the lead. Alonso into 4th. Now, I'm going to try and just conserve. Let Alonso catch back up. Yeah, that's a bit of a painful Ron Rabidido because he doesn't really give you anything. All it does is extend the AI to do a longer lap. Okay, Sainz in. Soft tyres. Alonso in. Soft tyres. Are they going to double stack this? Shouldn't do. Oh, it's perfect. Now, Sainz gets out ahead of Hamilton. That's crucial. We need Alonso in some clear air. That's okay as well. We need to undercut. We need to undercut these out front. And Alonso has to get past these AI very quickly. He needs to clear Antonelli, or the Russell, sorry. P7 he does. Okay, this is all going to play out. We are going to still get doses of DRS, 2 of them. But where will we finish? As the McLarens are both now in the pits. So McLarens are in the pits. Alonso is still only coming round the final turn. And the McLarens are already coming back out. As Carlos Sainz moves into P1, Alonso is only 4th. I've got Sainz on conserve. Sainz on conserve to try and hold these McLarens up. And look at that. I can't hold the McLarens up. Literally cannot hold the McLarens up. As he gets into P1, I just don't think I've got the pace. The McLarens have come good, and that McLaren, by the way, is on soft tyres. Who would have thought? We knew it was coming. I am trying to conserve, but I don't think I can hold him off. Oh, I can hold him off there. I'm going to use it down the back straight. Use it down the back straight. Can we rescue? Can we do it? Now we push. Now we push with Alonso. Can he get it? He can! Come on! Beautiful play. Come on! Held him up. Held him up. Held him up. Take a bit of that. Let's go. We do get Lando Norris at the final corner. We held him up with Sainz. We did what we needed to do. And we absolutely got. That was almost like a Wolves 93rd minute equaliser against Arsenal. Poof! Beautiful. Beautiful points. Right, Russell and Verstappen for the ride. That worked out with Alonso. It did work out. And a big setup as well for ourselves. So that was good. Smart use. Yeah, we saved it, Trev, for the last bar. We had to. That was the only place we could try and really lunge one as well. Bagas probably not. Will most likely not be live with the free-to-play. It's just going to be a painful week. Come on. We've scored well. We have scored very well so far. And we will absolutely always take some good results and Flux Spring as well. So that is good. And let's carry on because it's race number 7 time. And can we score? Can we keep scoring pretty nicely? We'll find out. Now, race number 7 is Brazil. We dropped here in qualifying. So this is going to be an interesting one. But we did use Hulk. So back to cornering we go. This will be the final setup change for the account. So final setup change. And then we will be straight into Brazil and Sao Paulo. Then we have Monaco, which is the final race. And then we will see what our final score is. So that is our setup, chat. There you go. 3-3-1 on the cornering. That is our setup. The drivers are going to have to be, I think, Russell, who has got 99, look. And his race start's okay. I might not take a race start boost today. I might go all-out track stat. And Carlos Sainz, of course, we have to take him. So, chat. We are at race number 7. 331 cornering. They are our drivers as well. The question is, how many points are we going to get? I could mark, but the reason I haven't is because I'm getting epics in gold crates every time because my drop rate for books is not like 10%. So it's actually coming in handy. So there you go. Here's what we got coming up. Russell Sainz. Get guessing, chat. Come on. Here we go. Race time. It comes in handy in a weird way. Now, we dropped a point here in qualifying, I think. Maybe even 2, because we couldn't catch P1. And we've got a real player. Welcome, William Oliveira. Welcome. Welcome along. Come on. Let's do this. What do we got? 18th, 19th. Now, Sainz is on the outside. So, Sainz on the outside. Let's go that. And I'm going to go Cranberry. I'm going to go Cranberry on both. Right. Let's see what we can do. Now, we need Sainz to get a good start. Rival's gone for the race start. So they will probably get a better start. But we will most likely... How have we got... Oh, it's because the Rivals took better race start. That is why. That's why we're slower off the line. Because the Rival come past us with the race start stat. Okay, this will... Oh my god, Russell's had a mare, but he should come through later on. That is for sure. Now, look at that. Rival up to P2. But let's see. I mean, that's a phenomenal start. That is an incredible start from the Rival. Let's see if that holds or it comes back. Now, we used to use Rooster Booster. We used it in qualifying. I just want to change it up a little bit. That's all. I want to just test if it's better to go race start or not. Now, I know the Rival is in a really good position. We've all seen that happen. But I just want to see, is it worth going for the race start round here? Or are you better taking a stat which is longer in the race? That's what I'm just intrigued to see. So, Sainz is now P8. Russell P10. Tyres are no problem. Gamer, I've just said about why. Okay, that's fine. We'll cross these over. Just take your time. I mean, Rival is doing well. They are doing well. But I'm trying to get the overtakes. There's 7th. DRS down the straight. Gets us into 5th. Gets us into... into 5th. Well, we don't have tyres on here anyway. This is a... helps with defence, cornering and overtake. But let's see. The Rival's pushing hard. I feel like we are catching a little bit. Let's see what he goes to. Because he will come into the pits. Now, Sainz carries on. Rival's gone for mediums. I'm interested to see if they can do the 5 mediums. Very interested. But they've had a good start and fair play to them. Fair play to them. They've had a great start in this race. Look at that. Into P2. We've got good pace, but we are... I think the Rivals Russell might be a little bit tough. But I think he'll get there anyway because of the 10%. But we just got to see if we can get him back. That race start was phenomenal on the Rival. It literally was P1 by the end of lap 1. It was insane. So fair play. Now we've got Sainz coming out. This is okay. But I think... Oh, we are catching the Rival. They are pushing everything they've got. We are coming back at them here. We are coming back at them. And this is why. We are flying now. Rivals in P1. That's probably the best thing that could happen because now they've got no DRS. If they can hold up the Rival, they are pushing all the time. All the time they are pushing, trying to hold on to that P1. There's now an absolute awful line out of that by George Russell. And now the McLaren gets stuck. Oh, how have you dropped that position? That is ridiculous. Right, P3. Whether or not we can catch, I don't think so. Especially with 1 lap to go. We're not going to have DRS as well. Let's see. I mean, I've only can just get the tyres with George Russell. Can we get P2? There's P2. We are going to get DRS up the hill, chat. We are going to get DRS up the hill. This is going to be a grandstand finish at Brazil. This is going to be a grandstand finish, I think. But I don't think we're going to catch him. He is going to survive. Oh, he just survives. We do get P2 and P4. He just survived on the line. But again, sometimes in racing, you will get the Rival with an insane start. An insane start. And that's what we had to overcome there. That rival was P1 from P19 on the very first lap. That was absolutely key. It wouldn't have made a difference, M-Dot. Not that earlier. Because you still don't carry the pace up the hill extra. It's only when you come into the straight that it properly goes. So, yeah. That was... I mean, Cuppa's probably a good one. Probably a good shout, Nash. But rival had a 6 Russell and a 6 Hulkenberg. And they also had a 23 cornering. So we actually nearly got them. But that race start from the rival was simply insane. I mean, yeah, that absolutely. And we nearly got them back right at the end. So good race, though. Good race. Now, one race to go. One race to go. Can we nail a Monaco? Can we nail a Monaco? We could go into P. Could we go P1? We could go into P1 here. It is Monaco time. I mean, Russell did really well in qualifying in opening round so far today at this circuit. So let's continue. Chat, for the final time, how many points are we getting at Monaco? Come on, get involved. Get involved. Yeah, here's Russell. No idea, Akash, how that rival started ahead of me. But also, they did get an amazing start. If it wasn't for that, we were nearly there. Right, here we go. Here we go. 16th. Now, Russell's qualifying is always the bonus here. So, I'm going to go into Gladiator, like we did earlier. We need a good start. We had safety car in lap 3 last time, sorry, in race 1. Can we cement ourselves at the top? Here we go. Lights out, away we go. We need a good start. We need to make positions. And George Russell has made some positions. Now, Sainz has got away better in this race. I think George got away better, though, last time as well. But he is up to 12th now. And actually, Carlos Sainz is starting to motor as well. P11, P10, and into a nice position now as we get into P9. To the Nouvelle chicane we go. And that is P9 and P10. That is a good, decent first lap, I believe. Now, Russell hanging on to the back of Alonso. Sainz overtakes. Look at that. Look at the pace from Sainz there. And he moves now up to 8th and 10th. As we come through turn 1, up the hill. Trying to conserve where we can. To try and give us some pace. Can we get through? Nearly. Not quite. So now we'll attack down with the DRS. Usually use it around here. Can we get past Verstappen? Yes. Can we get past Leclerc? Yes, we can. It's up to P6. Now, Russell is still 9th. Russell is going to have to come through the pack a little bit. But he's bang there. Can we find room? Where's P1? P1's gone again. P1's just crazy. He's literally crazy this week. Now, can we get past George? We cannot get past George. P5. Finally getting past. But everyone goes 4 laps. It is insane, the strategy now from the AI. AI all going. There's no chance of undercutting at all. No chance of it whatsoever. Welcome back, NAS. So yeah, we're probably going to score our normal points here at Monaco because we're good at that. Right, the DRS. Oh, I forgot to use DRS. I pressed DRS on the Sainz. Pressed it. Why didn't it work? Right, here we go. Out the pits we come. I mean, the AI do seem more difficult. Only a little bit, though. Wouldn't say it's major. But they do seem, like, especially with the car stats that we've got. Oh, my God. We're getting held up by Pierre Gasly now. Come on. Where can we get to? I'd take a 50-point race is what I would take. All day long. Around here. Especially, I only got like 46 in qualifying. Sadir, DRS isn't that powerful around here. That is known by pretty much everybody. This track is just not strong. What do we got? 39. Yeah, we're back on that 46 value coming up. Nothing we can do right now. Nothing we can absolutely do. Russell is detached. Sainz, P3. There's a P2 pit stop as well. Look at that, 6 laps on the hards. So we do get to P2. It's Norris who pits. But even Russell still can't get past the 6-lap hard bloody Norris coming into the pits. So we did okay. We did okay for a circuit that I absolutely hate. Not bad running. Not bad running at all. There is the McLaren that we were just unable to get to. Here is the other two, McLaren's and Williams fighting. So Sainz is going to come home P2. Russell is going to come home P6 by the look of it. Not a lot else he could have done. It's going to be 42. It'll be a 48-pointer. Free to play will not be live later, I don't think, no. It is kind of pointless, and I am at the football later on. So, that was a little bit more tougher. This is back to a step back to reality, you could argue, for that one. But we still have put in a very, very solid round, I feel. So let's go and take a look. We won all the races, which is always nice. A little bit of champs crates to come. Sainz and Russell for the rival, and a car setup which was all over the place. I mean, come on. Why are you using that setup? Shocking. So, let's open these two, see if we get anything good, and then we'll show you how we got on, how we finished. I think that's still a good round of racing. Very good round of racing. I am not going to shy away from that. Nothing good in that one from the Champions Crate. Next Champion Crate is up. Are we going to get anything in that one? No, we are not. So, no good cheddar picks in there. But let's take a look. We'll spin this in case it is a platinum. Thank you, M-Dot. Oh, it was close to a platinum crate. So close. 20-minute flag storm. Pointless. So, how did we get on? In the Champions GP opening round, this is the second group. So this is the one below top group, which I think the top group is a very small group this week. I don't know how many it is. Might be about 50 so. What was it on top group I heard that it got mentioned? 28 players only in the top group. So only 14 are going to get through. So thankfully we are missing out of that one. But how did we get on today? Currently, we step ourselves into P2 with a 409-point finish. So 409, we go into P2. That is pretty good. Good job, Faded. And yeah, it was just race 4 where we got a little bit unlucky in Canada. Just seemed to go against us. And the last couple of races. But you know what? We'll take that. Welcome, Hema. That is a good round of racing. And I'm happy because I think that will almost, I would say now, guarantee us through to the, yeah, we are, I reckon, 100% through to the final round. Appreciate it, Faded. Series 11 rotates every 2 weeks, Sadir, so don't worry, it will change. Thank you, Akash. New season score, I think I've seen it was expected maybe March. But yeah, we are not far away now till the new season, which starts in around end of April, start of May. So we will be smashing the live streams at that point. So chat, we are going to leave it there. I'm going to go and enjoy the football, and I hope you have a brilliant round. Make sure you've hit thumbs up on the stream. Make sure you've said a comment as well. But good luck in all of your races. I hope you go and absolutely smash it today, because you deserve some good rewards tomorrow. Good luck, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow for the final round, main account, where we try and go ahead and get a big, big score. Who knows? Who absolutely knows?